Afterwards, relax, will you?
Relax with Rex and Emma Kelly.
Hello, Afrowax. Man, this is a joke. Moments. A bum 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 ba bum. A bum bum. What did the Lego minifigure say about her clumsy boyfriend? I don't know. What did the Lego minifigure say about her clumsy boyfriend? He's a real work in progress. Oh my god. No, just absolutely not. That gets a double one. Right, let's dig in. Ooh, we got a new one. Okay, super. Let's move that out of the way. Right, what we got here? I'll consult the bit of paper in a minute. Oh, I've got an actual spider. Oh, that's a good furious face. Although I also like his cute face. I'm going for cute face. There we go. He's also got a little Spidey head. Yep. And he actually comes with a big spider, which I'll have him holding, I think. Can he hold it? Just about. Okay. We'll go a close-up of him. Where's the little... Oh, there it is. I'll tell you who he is first. This is... Oh, this is just literally Spider-Man. It's just Spider-Man. Okay. And there he is. A man with a spider. A Spider-Man. Okay, lovely. Thank you. Super. Right, let's do bag 2. Paul Pearson. Alrighty, we start today with the
D-I-S-C-O. It is D-I-S-C-O. It is D. The wench that does I. It is S. Spending it to see cat. Obviously. D-I-S-C-O. It is D-I-S-C-O. It is D.
deranged
Does I.
idiot
It is S.
spinning
It is C.
cat.
Obviously. Who is the bad doing with the lock coins?
Thank you. This is the minifig that is about to be disassembled and popped in here. I think it's only right and proper that we build the minifigs first, don't you? Yeah, that's what I think. In that goes, and then a bit snuffly today. Apologies for that. Oops. Go on there. There it is. That was better than yesterday, wasn't it? So there we go. He's in there. Super. Who's up first? It's
Roger and his powerful torch. He's got a torch and it's real powerful. Roger and his powerful torch. And
said something disgusting here.
Thank you. It says, I would like to suggest that Jim Byrne gets reinstated to the cloud immediately, sharing it with Tim, open bracket, not a pirate, close bracket, for the ultimate tremble. Jim's birthday tremble was way too brief. Yes, I'm totally, I'm up for that. Yes, come on, Brit. Come on, Jim. Come on, Jim. Thank you. Voila. And, oh, I'm sorry, but Tim's flute was up your wrong and then. I can't actually believe those words just came out of my mouth, and I genuinely didn't mean for that to happen. But yes, Tim's flute was up Jim's wrong un. Anyway, enjoy your tremble, boys. Enjoy it. Yeah, they're enjoying it. Good grief. Oh, hang on. We've got another minifig, and then I'll get to Snitchzilla. So we have this. And some lovely epaulets. Look at that! Look at that! She's marvelous. Oh, look, and she comes with a wink. She also comes with just a wry smile. I'm assuming this is a lady pirate, but my goodness me, she's absolutely tremendous. She gets a map. And a pistol. Oops, she's on the high seas. She's probably a pirate. Shh, don't tell Tim. Anyway, there we go. Look at her. Isn't she fabulous? Absolutely love her. I love her. And now we take her apart. In you go. In you go. And in you go. Et voila. Lid on. Quite. If you don't get them on at the same time, then they're quite tricky. Come on. That's it. And she's in there. Fabulous. Right, now we will get to...
Rum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum, Wonder Ruth Hales. Rum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum, Wonder Ruth Hales. She's the Wonder Ruth Hales. She's just squarely getting on. In satin tights, says the word who hides, and Charlie have a
Wonder Ruth Hales. Thank you. Thank you.
She says, you got in there before me, Roger. I couldn't agree more. In fact, Mother Goose, Jim Byrne's fears lasted less than a minute. Yes, I checked. What of it? You've managed to get 3 minifigs up on the cloud before now. Come on, Tim won't mind. And ordering a bell that celebrates the wonder and majesty of the Lego minifig. Oh, dearie me. Hashtag. Hashtag. Hashtag.
Yep. Hashtag standards. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. In an appropriate way. Thank you.
Mr. Clown, the clown is a master.
Hang on a minute. I've had a chaotic morning. That's all I can, which I'll get to later. But it's been absolute chaos. I'll tell you about that later. Mr. Goss says, careful with that hook, Tim. Yeah, careful. Be careful now. Be careful. Be super careful, Tim. I mean, he's already rammed his flute up Jim's wrong un. Here comes.
Burn, Jimmy, burn.
There go Inferno.
Burn, Jimmy, burn.
Let's fill this mother up. It says, oh, you two's Roger and Ruth. You know how to make an old fella very happy. And with a pirate, open bracket, not a pirate, close bracket, to boot, the people's champions you are. Snitches is power to the people. A power to the people. A power to the people.
TVC.
Says, did the rat man mince pies like this? Or is he a more manly rat man? Yeah, he's a more manly rat man than that. Yeah, he wasn't dancing. He wasn't in a jester's garb. And he wasn't tooting on a horn. Sadly, I would say. Sadly, he was not tooting a horn. I might have to actually bring that up with him when he comes back on tomorrow.
Eric, he's got a confession. They both are watching Lego. And the real life.
Music gas.
Oh, is that
Cider. He says, I did watch Dr. Jordan build this one, but find the engineering of it to be incredible. Fat but loose build. I have no problems watching it again. Oh, well, thank you for sticking with me. God bless you, Eric. God bless you. And that's a quick one today.
And that concludes the business of the club. Please settle back and get ready for the Tony and the Fazio time. That's it. Press the button.
Thanks, little Sue.
Well, while I'm here,
Yes.
when you just press that button for the no what coins,
What, this one?
I mean, of course, that one.
Yes.
Was it big red or was it little red?
Do you even have to ask?
Press little red, please. Oh, Emma, come on now. It's little red. Please, will you look after it? Please.
Yeah, okay then. That's big red, yeah. It's big red. Yeah. I'll try and remember to do it this weekend. It's just, I'm a bit overwhelmed with things to do, little Sue. Just so many things to do. Okay, so yes. So I've been up since the crack of dawn. Because obviously it's Tea on the Green Day. And it just so happened that I have 2 podcasts scheduled for this morning, one at 9:30 and one at 10:30. And I knew that I had one more cake to make, and it was a Victoria sponge, and I knew that I had to get up and get the sponge done and in the oven and out before 9:30. And I in my haste, I forgot to put baking paper on the bottom. Well, no, let me take you back a step. So yesterday I made a chocolate cheesecake, and I also made an experimental cake, which is a chocolate mousse cake, which is like chocolate sponge and then chocolate mousse. And I'll shave some chocolate on the top of it later for decoration purposes. I was going to do a ganache, but there's a ganache on top of the chocolate cheesecake that I made. Anyway, I made the chocolate cheesecake in the incorrect cake tin, and the chocolate cheesecake was made in the sponge cake tin, and the chocolate cheesecake tin is slightly bigger than the sponge tin. Are you following me? So this morning at 7 a.m. as I get up, bleary-eyed, haven't even had a cup of coffee yet, completely bleary-eyed, and get out my cake tins, having made my cake mix. And I realise with absolute horror, that I've got 2 cake tins that are different sizes. So I then have to come to the fridge in the joke, 'cause there's a fridge in here. Did you know this? Did you know this? Fridge in the Lego shed. Did you know this? And I got out the chocolate cheesecake and then had to get the chocolate cheesecake out of the cake tin. But of course, I couldn't get the chocolate cheesecake off the base of the cake tin. You're following my drift, aren't you? So now I've got a cake tin rim, but I haven't got a base. So I then have to work out how to use the base of the bigger sponge cake tin to use for the smaller rim cake tin. And so I then had to build a tin foil bottom to keep it all in place. So that was that. And then I put the cake, the sponge mix in and in the oven, and then realised with horror that I'd forgotten baking paper. So I now knew that 2 sponges were cooking without any baking paper. Do I need to tell you what then subsequently occurred? Well, all right, I will tell you. So of course I then get out the cakes, and I then have the battle of trying to get the sponge off the bottom of the cake tin. One didn't go so well, and is now sort of like it's what I would call a Frankenstein sponge. That's sort of pretty much what it is. It's a Frankenstein sponge. But I have got away with it because I was using jam and cream. So I've basically used jam to hide all of the horrors that unfolded. I mean, it looks all right. The finished product, I've got away with it. And we'll leave it at that, shall we? But I've learnt my lesson, which is never, ever, ever, ever make a cake when you're rushing. Anyway, so after all that, I then get a phone call from my producer going, oh, the 9:30 wants to reschedule. So all of that for nothing. I mean, I've still got the 10:30 one. But basically, all of that for nothing. There's been developments on the rat front. So good news is that the rats have... we have evidence of the rats having eaten some rat poison. So that's the good news. The bad news is that last night we heard a rat up in the soffit again, and not just in the soffit, but in the roof cavity above the kitchen and above the sitting room. It wasn't there all the time. It was like one little run round it did, but absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. So the rat saga continues. So the next step is, because we cannot work out how they're getting into the house for love nor money. We can't see any hole anywhere. So it is almost certainly the drains. So our next step is we're bringing in a drain man to investigate our drains for any signs of rodent activity. And apparently there's a thing you can put in place because we've got a downstairs shower, and our builder thinks that might be how it's getting in. That when it was put in, there's some pipe that wasn't, they didn't put a thing on it, and I can't remember what it's called, but it basically it stops rats getting in. Rats can get out through it, but they can't get in through it. And one of those should have been fitted, and it wasn't fitted. So that's where we're at. With Ratageddon. That's where we're at. Right, that is bag 2. No, I don't think I've got time. It's going to have to be a short one today, gang. Because it's coming up to 10 o'clock and I've got to go and prep for the podcast. Yeah, I would have liked to have done another one then. Oh well. So, short one today. Sorry about that, everybody. But there we go. It does mean we are 33 days. 33 days. Let me see if there's... Yeah, there it is. 33 days without incident. Subscribe. I haven't pinned down, by the way, I haven't pinned down a date yet for live and bricking, but I will get back to you on that on Monday. And remind me if I don't remind you, or if I don't come up with the date on Monday. Please look at this wagging finger. Look at this wagging finger. Just wagging. Just wagging hither and thither. Wagging. Give them a tremble. Look at that. Double tremble. But I will pick a date for that. So stick with me, please. Thank you. So that's us done for today. Sorry it's so quick. Subscribe, like, tell your pals. Afterwax forever. And I will see you on Monday. Have a lovely weekend.